Hello, hello, hello. Good Monday to you. I'm Carrie Hamblin, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, and every Monday or so, as close to Monday as I can get, I bring to you a video that highlights what's happening with the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, what's happened last week, and what's coming up on this week. And man, last week was a busy week for the Green Chamber. Not only did we launch the Land and Water Conservation website. Actually, it's Save LWCF New Mexico. Save LWCF New Mexico. And just to give you a little background on that, we did a number of other things, and I'll finish my sentence, I promise. But with last week, as the result of a LWCF road trip, and what is LWCF, you may ask? Well, it's the Land and Water Conservation Fund. And that fund has been in existence since 1964. And the idea was, is if we're going to drill offshore and do oil and gas drilling, let's take the revenues from that and put it into quality of life spaces in communities all across the country. So that was originally promised at $900 million. Congress has only followed up with about half of that, about $485 million. And that was in 1964. And since that time, only about $485 million every year out of that fund goes into communities across the country. Well, did you know that like Pioneer Women's Park and Klein Park and Apodaca Park and the tennis courts at Lions Park and Mesilla Valley Bosque and a number of projects all over the city, plus a number of projects all over the state, have been made possible because of funding from the Land and Water Conservation Fund. So I did a southern route, a counterpart of mine did the northern route, and we went on a road trip to go highlight different areas across the state that have projects and spaces in their communities that are because of the Land and Water Conservation Fund. So we got to highlight those. So we launched, as a result of that, so you can see that road trip, SaveLWCFNewMexico.com. If you'd like to know what we've done, go there and check it out. It's been awesome. It was a wonderful project and got to go to different communities and talk to people and meet some folks that were absolutely incredible. In addition to the launching of SaveLWCFNewMexico.com, we also had our green drinks at Safe Haven Thrift Store last week. Thank you, Laura and Michelle and Beth and Kathy for hosting and being great hostesses. There was a trivia game. 3 of the 10 questions had stuff that was related to the Green Chamber. So just to let you know, OMDP stands for Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks. Green Chamber was started in 2010, and we have a number of founding members on the Green Chamber. So, and then Thursday, if that wasn't enough, Thursday we had the Nonprofits Rolling Together Conference, where it was a partnership between the Community Action Agency, the Community Foundation of Southern New Mexico, Engage New Mexico, and United Way of Southwest New Mexico, along with the Las Cruces Green Chamber. We pulled together our resources and our skills and put on the first ever Nonprofits Rolling Together. And the conference featured a Funders World Cafe, also featured a keynote speaker with the one and only Gene Block talking about fundraising. And then we had breakout sessions in the afternoon that ranged from building a stronger board to building your brand and guerrilla marketing on social media to self-care and nurturing relationships. So, and then we finished it off with a nonprofit networking night at Lavish Lounge, where we did the famous Back of the Napkin competition. It was a great time, and I believe it is going to be the first of many conferences that we are going to put on. What a great opportunity. Thank you for the Ramada Hotel and Conference Center for being our host, Community Action Agency for being one of our sponsors, Casa de Peregrinos, as well as BBVA Compass for sponsoring the networking night, and Citizens Bank sponsored the luncheon, the Funders Forum. So, wow, what a great community effort, and what a wonderful success. Big thank you to renewing members, Haciendas at Grace Village, Indulgence Bakery and Cafe, and Horse and Hound Feed and Supply for renewing your memberships. Thank you. And new members, Desert Mountain Acupuncture, Sherwood Cabinets. We're doing a ribbon cutting for them on Thursday. More to come. And Realtor Janice Paul with ERA Sellers, Buyers, and Real Estate. Thank you so much for your membership. And now it's time to show some Think Local love. And I get to do that to the students at J. Paul Taylor Academy. Yes, I was there this morning speaking to 6th, 7th, and 8th graders at J. Paul Taylor Academy. And they are doing a Think Local project. And so what a wonderful opportunity to share with them what it means to think local, to talk about the different statistics as to why it's so important to share locally, and also to teach them how to ask other people on what they can do in order to get their think local story. And one of the things that I was talking about with the students was what to do when you record on video. And this is what I see all the time when people take selfies, is that they're looking at the screen, which is here. That's me looking at the screen, in comparison to looking at the lens, which is right here. So that's what happens when you look at the lens or you look at the screen. I told them I would show them what happens when that happens. So if you're taking a selfie, if you're recording a video, don't look at the screen. Don't look at this. Look at this over here, that little lens. But thank you. I can't wait to see your projects and the results of your Think Local interviews. They were talking to local politicians and public figures, local business owners, local artists, a whole bunch of things that I saw on their rundown. So I can't wait to see that project. And so this week we have a ribbon cutting for Sherwood Cabinets grand opening. They are located at 909 West Amador, and they are just one up from Horse and Hound Feed and Supply. So we're very excited about that. That's taking place on Thursday at 11 o'clock. And we will be closed on Monday, September 3rd for Labor Day. So that's about it for now. We appreciate you, as always, thinking local first and supporting your local businesses. And we will talk to you soon. Alrighty. Bye-bye.